Okay, I'll go ahead and call to order the regular meeting for January 23rd, 2014. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Southgate's mission statement is Learning for Life. Vision statement is Southgate Community Schools, the best choice for students and parents. That brings us to the approval of the agenda. I'll entertain a motion on the agenda.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Green. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have an agenda. And first item is presentations.
Yes, thank you. It is my great pleasure and honor to recognize today Board Appreciation Month. And boards of education, as many of you may be aware, and if you aren't, our board members put in hours and hours of work towards supporting and increasing student achievement and opportunities for kids, whether it's extracurricular, whether it's athletics, whatever it may be. Long hours of discussion are about what's best for kids, what's best for our families. And so I have a small bit of a resolution that I want to acknowledge that the Board of Education, their exceptional public servants who voluntarily contribute countless of hours, they're resilient advocates for the needs of students, and they're committed to all of the families in our school district. And I'm really thankful for this particular board and the impact that they've had on our community and our schools. And today I did invite, and we invited Shelters Elementary, who is going to be talking about boards of education, and they have something very special for the board. And so we're going to go ahead and invite our students from Shelters and the principal from Shelters to come on up and make their presentation.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Bridget Smith, and I am the principal at Shelters Elementary. Tonight, I would like to take a moment to thank you for all you do, our school board, that you do for our students and the community. The school board is the bridge between the community and the schools. You guide the district and make the tough decisions to keep Southgate going in a forward direction, which can often be a challenge. With your leadership, our district has reopened one of our elementary schools as an IB program. The preschool programs have expanded and welcomed so many new families to our buildings. You have improved the facilities for our athletes, such as the new natatorium and updated football stadium. The buildings across the district continue to receive updates both inside and out that benefit the students and the community. Southgate banners can be seen up and down Eureka Road for all who drive through to see and entice families to enroll their children in a district that is proud to honor our athletes, students, and graduates. All of these things provide the resources we need to educate our students, prepare them to be good citizens, and encourage them to continue to learn. I am honored to introduce some of our students. They would like to highlight some of the great things that they feel make great about Shelters and Southgate. And just a side note, the kids wrote this on their own. They chose what they wanted to write about. So. All right. Chase.
Hello, my name is Chase Murphy and I'm in 5th grade. At Shelters Elementary School, we have an awesome program called Run Club. In Run Club, we run laps around our track, and every mile you earn a foot charm for a necklace that the staff gives you. Run Club is a very fun program because you get to exercise and fun and cool rewards for your exercise that you have done. Now, moving forward to another cool thing Shelters Elementary School has is Titan Traits. Titan Traits are a thing Shelters does every month where there's a topic such as perseverance, kindness, respect, and other topics. Moving more into this topic, the people who follow this topic rule may get chosen to get a reward on Friday and a certificate for those who really followed the rule and stood out to the teachers and staff, and a photo to be put on the school page to represent our school. That concludes my talk on our awesome things, Shelters Elementary School topics, and awesome things about it.
Hello, my name is Nate Cadis, and I am in 5th grade. We get to have lunch with our principal every day. It's so much fun and nice to actually talk and get to know our principal. We ask things about what she likes and things like that. I really like it a lot. And another thing that the 5th graders and the entire school gets to do is a lip dub. The 5th graders get to do a lip dub video. A lip dub video is where we sing and dance to a song. And the whole school is involved, but it's special to the 5th graders because they get to help choose the song and help plan it with Mr. Richendaler. And with these things that I've just talked about, I'm going to miss them a lot when I go to middle school next year.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Willeg and I'm in 4th grade. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are safeties. Our 5th grade students are our safeties. There are many different kinds of safeties, such as bus safeties, classroom safeties, and crossing guard safeties. Bus safeties wait at the bus stop and make sure everybody makes it off the bus and into the school safe. Classroom safeties stand by the door of that grade and make sure that students enter through the classroom door safety, stay in line, and don't get hurt. Crossing guard safeties make sure no one runs into the street and crosses safely. Safeties help our school a lot and keep us safe. We love our safeties dearly. The next thing I'm going to talk about is cleaning crew. So you're probably wondering, what does our cleaning crew do? Our principal has a jar, and in the jar has a bunch of names in it. She pulls 5 names, and if she calls your name, you either give a polite yes or no if you would like to help. If you say yes, you will come up to the front with the janitor, and she will either give you gloves and a wipe, a broom and a dustpan, or tell you to take the lunch wagons out of the cafeteria. If you get gloves and a wipe, you clean the tables. If you get a dustpan and broom, you sweep the floor. If we need cleaning crew, so the poor janitor doesn't have to spend all day cleaning. When kids hear their name called, you can tell they're excited to help out. At the end of every month, she puts every name back in and restarts. If a kid is absent, she simply puts the name to the side. This is why our cleaning crew is important and awesome.
Hi, my name is Supriya Spragan and I'm in 3rd grade. First, I'm going to be talking about March Reading Month. March Reading Month is all about how the students of shelters meet their reading goals and obtain a prize. And sometimes, if all or some of the students meet their goal, they can get rewarded with stuff like pizza parties, ice cream parties, and stuff like being the teacher or teacher's assistant for the day. There's a lot of fun, unique things we do at shelters. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is field day. The shelters field day, shelter students have all kinds of fun on field day. Shelters does all kinds of fun activities on field day, such as the wheelbarrow race, the sponge race, There is even a clothing race. Fun fact, you can get a treat if your class did good. You can go on the playground sometimes go on the playground afterwards. Mr. Pratt plans a great day. He also invites football players from the high school to help.
Mommy, you doing this, mommy. This the why I can be.
All the kids from shelter signed it.
Very nice. Thank you, guys.
Mom, why my piece is the color? Why?
I'll just tell people to be quick.
Oh, no, that's.
Okay, next item on is the Southgate Anderson Marching Band and Color Guard recognition.
Yes, it is with also great pleasure and honor to recognize our marching band and color guard. They had an outstanding fall, once again, with just a few but mighty participants. Our band performed exceptionally well and placed 6th at states. And I'm going to invite Mr. Novicki, the band director, as well as Mr. Walters to come on up and talk a little bit about this season. And then we're going to invite our band members and color guard members to come on up for a plaque and for a photo.
I'm a little bit taller than the third graders. Yeah, my name's Zach Novicki. I'm the marching band director here at Southgate Anderson. We had an absolutely incredible season this year. We placed, like Mr. Irvine said, 6 at state championships, and just another incredible season for us. Our marching band program is on the smaller side, and just the fact that we are consistently hanging at a competitive level with marching bands that have over 100 students is just absolutely incredible. We tell all our students all the time that bigger bands have the luxury, or those students have the luxury of being able to hide sometimes and not be able to play their entire part if they don't know everything, or sometimes their feet can be out of time. But when there's only when you look at a smaller band, everyone has to be on all the time in order to be successful. and they take that advice and they ran as far as they could with it. It's been an absolutely incredible season. I'm so thankful to Ms. Irvine, our school board, for just the support that you guys give us. Very, very thankful to our parent organization, our band boosters, for all the tons and tons of hours that you guys put in, especially to Darcy Parkham. I see her back there, I think. Okay. And then very much, of course, to our students who are just, I very much believe, the absolute best that there is. So thank you guys so much. We look forward, myself, Mr. Walter, and Ms. Novicki, to working towards this next season already. The planning pretty much starts next month. It's an almost year-round thing, and we're excited.
Squeeze in there, T-Train. Yes. Go, baby. Good job, John.
Oh, it's not going anywhere.
Good job.
Good job. Good job.
Truly what these groups of kids do on a regular basis and the hours that they put in, it's phenomenal.
Okay, next item is the Ford Line Robotics Team recognition.
Yes. This is our very first time, second season that we've had robotics for our elementary students. And this year, for the very first time, we sent a team on to states based on how well they did at their competition. And we're so proud of them. We're going to have Mr. Bozo come up and talk about this team, this phenomenal team, and introduce them to you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. My name is Matt Bozzo. I'm a second grade teacher at Grogan Elementary, and I also have the honor of being our Ford Line robotics coach. This is my first year doing it, and it really was such a fantastic experience. A little bit about robotics. We had our regional competition in early December. We actually got second place for best robot design, which was fantastic. Wow. And because of our innovation project presentation, we also qualified to move on to the state championship, which was held at Saline High School. Our team did really, really well. We had a lot of fun. It was a very good growing experience, especially since we only have four members on our team, and 3 of them are 4th graders, so they were brand new to this whole experience. They had a fantastic time. I loved being their coach. We couldn't have done it without the support of the one and only Miss Beth Altizer, who is our elementary robotics coordinator, who's leading our whole program. Also, Miss Amy Brown, the principal at Ford Line. She put so much support recognizing the students over the PA announcements. It was wonderful. So, without further ado, let me introduce the team. We have Mr. Alex Kerr. Come on up, Alex, one of our 4th graders. We have Mr. Eli Brake, another 4th grader. We have Miss Natalie Bennett. And Mr. Brantley German, our only 5th grader.
Great job, man.
Good job.
Good
Good
job.
job.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Great work.
It's exciting to be able to include plaques like those for academic achievements that our students are making, and that's going to be on the wall at Fordline, and we look forward to seeing more additions to those amazing plaques in years to come. And I will say that's true for all of our elementaries. Although Fordline did go, all of our other elementaries were very, very close to going as well. So the dedication of our coaches, two of whom are here as well, and of course Miss Altizer, who's here as our Grogan coach. We have Miss Phillips here, and we have Miss Eddings here also for shelters, and Alan as well. So they have done an incredible job getting all of our elementary students excited about robotics and then tackling those practices each week through that fall. So well done.
All right. That's hard to follow, but next presentation we have is the first read for policy package 24-1.
Yes. Our policy package currently relates to both placement and assignment for teachers as well as evaluation, and they are intended just to put into policy the practices that we currently have in both of those areas.
Okay. All right, and that's just a first read on the policy, so we'll see it formally again.
The next board meeting.
Perfect. All right, that wraps up our presentations, and then is there anybody for citizens' comments tonight? Anybody who would like to speak? Any member of the public can speak for up to 3 minutes. Anybody tonight? Seeing nobody? Everybody brave the weather and doesn't nobody wants to speak. That's okay. For 2 minutes. We'll be 2 minutes. So, okay, next is the consent agenda, which consists of minutes from January 9th, 2024 regular meeting and the HR update. I'll entertain a motion on the consent agenda.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support. Supported by Mr. Green. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. And we have 2 action items tonight. The first is the approval of the purchase of a graphic arts printer for CT. Mr. Hanson is here?
We have Mr. Hanson here to present that. If you want to pull that microphone down to the floor, you can do that.
You don't want to come on the stage and give it? Yeah, all right.
All right, so our graphic arts program is a CT course which does receive added cost funds every year from the states to be able to keep it current and have our students working with industry relevant tools and machines. So our current color printer that our graphic arts program is utilizing, the company has stopped making the toner that is makes that usable. So we are at a stage where we do need to replace that. The funds that would be used to make this purchase would be state funds that are granted to the teacher to utilize the best she sees fit. So the Ricoh SPC 840DN model printer would be utilized to make high quality prints that conform to the configuration that's needed for Adobe Print Shop and the other programs that this class utilizes to give them experience in the career field that they're looking to seek.
Okay. Any questions for staff? Dr. Pomponio.
Hi, so I like this and I think we need it, but is there a running list of things that we're getting, all the newer equipment? I know that I believe it was a screen, a silk screen printer.
They had a larger format printer that is utilized for like postcards and things that have a heavier duty print need. This is a smaller end printer. The cost just brings it to a point where it is above the threshold that I need to come to you guys to ask for permission to buy that. But it is utilized more for paper products and not for some of the other higher end, more difficult printing that the last printer that was purchased is used for.
And this is new, correct? And it does it have a warranty on it? Okay, and also, with the other question, is there inventory of what we have and how old things are for what we have for graphic arts?
I mean, I could get that together and get a date in which these were purchased in the past and be able to do that. But that is the purpose of that added cost, is to make sure that we're replacing equipment to keep it up to date.
Right, that's what I wanted to know. I know we had purchased some things before, so I'm in support of this. Thank you.
CTE, through the DCTC, do have inventories of all of the items that are purchased through these funds, because those are Perkins funds, and they are federal funds, so they have an inventory with all of it.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All right, seeing none, we'll bring the discussion back to the table and entertain a motion on action item number 1.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of a graphic arts printer for the CTE as presented for a total cost not to exceed $3,575.
Okay, a motion by Dr. Pomponio, is there support?
Support.
Who jumped on that one? Miss Angel? I'm gonna give it to Miss Angel first, all right. All right, any discussion? Okay, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. And last item on the action agenda, approval of the Winter Guard overnight trip.
Hello, everyone. I'm seeking approval tonight for our Winter Guard to attend an overnight trip February 9th through February 10th to a contest in Muskegon, Michigan at Reese Puffer High School. The great thing about this contest is it's nicely placed, and it will provide them early feedback on their routines, which will help them in the state championship. This trip is going to be funded through the band boosters and student fees.
All right, any questions? All right, seeing none, we'll go ahead and bring the discussion back to the table and entertain a motion on action item number 2.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the Winter Guard overnight trip as presented.
Okay, a motion by Dr. Pomponio, is there support?
Support.
Oh, Mr. Sage jumped in quickly on that. Wasn't letting that one go. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, and now the
Thank
most
you.
important, you're welcome. Now the most important item on the agenda is I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. President,
Mr. Green.
make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, I have a motion to adjourn from Mr. Green. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Sage. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.